Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Lifestyle Chats with Val and Friends. This is your afternoon source of sunshine. Today I am so excited. I'm going to let the chat start to fill up, but a friend of mine, Adam Weitsman, who is a philanthropist and entrepreneur and just an amazing guy that loves to give back and encourage others to do so, is going to be joining me. So he's got some really great things that we're going to chat about. Oh, and I see he's just joined the chat, so I'm going to pull him on the screen. But again, this is going to be your opportunity to ask questions, to join the conversation about philanthropy, about a side hustle, a business that you want to grow. Now's the time, and we're here for you. Let's grab Adam show today, as are you guys. I'm so glad that we have this technology. So
Good morning. How are you, Val?
Adam Weissman, I'm so honored that you are joining myself and our audience because you, I think, inspire so many people. Before I pulled you on to the chat, I was saying that you are so passionate about philanthropy and community. And whenever I look at your Instagram feed, that's what I see. And we have a beautiful mutual friend, Diane McInerney, from Inside Edition, who I have the pleasure of working with. And I want to hear how you got started in giving back, why philanthropy is so important to you, and how we can do so in the time that we're living in.
Yeah, I mean, I think when I was really young, I was like really selfish, and it was like all about me, and like I didn't really care about anything unless I had to do something with what benefited me. As you get older, when you have kids and things like that, I think you change your perspective. And 20 years ago, I got in trouble for my business and had a pretty rude awakening in life, and it gave me time to think, like, is that the legacy I want, is just to be like somebody that's like greedy and all about themselves. So I'd say, then I started trying to think more about other people, and there's only, one person should only have so much, I really think. And I've been blessed with a lot of stuff. It's a lot of hard work. It's nothing comes
Absolutely.
nothing comes easy, but I just decided to just use my companies as a vehicle, to help other people.
That's right. And you work in steel, and you work in recycling, and you're a restaurateur.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of my core business is recycling and scrap metal, so that's the core. And sorry, I look so beat up. I haven't slept in like.
No, you look amazing. We just got a shout out from our girl Diane McInerney. I think that's beautiful, and that you're being so vulnerable and telling us that you have a moment of where you wanted to better yourself and help others, and that's incredible. What would you say to people that want to develop new relationships and opportunities for themselves in a business type of event?
I mean, I think everything's about relationships. I mean, every single person, even like on my social media, I return like every single message, every single call. And as your social media grows, it's harder and harder. But I personally, respond to every single person, because you got to be engaged with people. Because if you're not engaged, people never, they don't engage back. People want to be respected. People want to be heard. And some messages you get are pretty crazy, but most of the stuff you get are people that really, really are great. But I respond to I'll respond to the haters or crazy people, or on social media, it's people from around the world, and but 99% of the people are really wonderful and really, really wonderful. Great.
I love that. All of you back in such unique ways. I mean, did you build a school?
Yeah, I bought a college that it had gone out of business, and I'm in the process of making it into a university for adult education and some other kind of activities that will be going on there. It's like a whole campus in upstate New York. But
That's truly amazing.
Yeah, it should be good. But like right now, with all that's going on in the world, we're gonna, we call it New York State, and we're gonna donate it to New York State to use to help cure the virus and to help house people that are sick. So right now, it's actually, I think, there's a greater purpose for that university. But then when things, hopefully the world gets a little, gets fixed and people are healthy, and then we can get on to like day-to-day stuff.
Exactly. It's quite phenomenal that timing-wise, you started that endeavor, and that now it's going to help spur something so important.
Yeah, I mean, it's odd because it was a religious school for 100 years, and so maybe, and it wasn't on the market. They just came to me to purchases. So maybe there was a higher calling for the project, in the end, after all.
Sure. We also see in a lot of your Instagram feeds that you are friends with a lot of A-list celebrities that give back and are involved in charities. What is that experience like? They're just regular people to you, obviously, but why is that so special that they're able to do that for you?
Well, I mean, I think it's good to have people that soundboard that have the same beliefs in you, and there's so many people hurting right now in the world. It's I've never seen more need than there is today. So, I mean, I have all different kinds of friends. Not all my friends are celebrities, but there's some people that happen to be celebrities, and that they're and there's some really great people out there that you don't see what they do behind the scenes, like Tom Brady, the quarterback. I mean, he does so much for charity, but he's a quiet guy. He just does a lot of good for a lot of people, and really great guy. And everybody should try to be a little more like Tom Brady. The guy never freaks out. He's always calm and collected.
Even keel.
Yeah, whenever I'm freaking out at work, I'm like, okay, do what Tom Brady does. I try to chill out.
That's amazing. I feel that way about my friend Nadia Lukin, who was a gymnast but also has a lot of different businesses. And whenever I get freaked out or scattered, I'm like, hey, Nadia, what else do you do?
Yeah.
So yours is what would Tom Brady do?
No doubt. It's pretty bad to say.
Our dear friend Diane McInerney has a question, so we're going to honor that, that's for sure.
Oh, no, this is
And what are your best tips to be organized and efficient in business?
I think the biggest thing is I'm very OCD about being organized. I mean, I think during these times, you really have to, when you're organized, it's easier to maintain a budget and to be strict. Like right now with all this going on in the world, I think people really have to watch what they're spending. Really watch unnecessary spending, but I'm very organized in the sense of even go in my car, I'll make sure the glove compartment's organized, I'll make sure the refrigerator is organized. So even though
it's mental state, it's good for your mental health, I think, as well, to know where things are.
Yeah, and it makes you feel in control of your surroundings. You know what I mean? I don't look really right now because I haven't shaved. I look pretty beat up, and I'm very organized.
You look fantastic. You wear the beard well, okay? A+ in men's grooming.
Yeah, F for men's grooming. But no, it's just about being. The last time I went in Diane's office, I was like, Diane, you gotta clean this up. So that's our big joke. And we're like, Diane,
please, when we travel together, same thing. Val, keep everything organized, but that's shocking. I'm interested to see that. Well, and to be completely transparent, I think that what makes us all connected is that we're authentic. Yesterday, I had to claw the door open when I was doing one of these videos, and my mom said, Valerie, shut the door. I was like, whoa, yeah. Okay, so what I also want to know is, how can people right now that were working for the man, working for somebody else, that have these ideas, actually put pen to paper and create something to get inspired? What do you recommend to somebody that wants to start their own business but we're in these current times?
I think right now you got to really invest in yourself. I mean, a lot of people are home. Sadly, so many people are laid off. My business is considered an essential business, so we're still open. But you have a lot of time, a lot of personal time. You could be, instead of watching TV, you could go online. There's a lot of really inspirational people out there that you can, watch their podcasts or listen to them on the radio, and you can really learn. So right now, I would just really focus on investing in yourself and personal growth, and just trying to be a better version of you. I'm trying to do that now myself. Bad part is my business is I'm always awake, so I don't sleep very much. I'm only sleeping 3 hours a night. But even during it's tough times, and I have a lot of people that work for me, and it's my job to really, I got to steer this ship for them because I don't want my people to suffer, And
absolutely.
If it wasn't for my staff and my team at all the locations, I would have nothing, So
it's really amazing. You're somebody.
I didn't hear that last part. Go ahead. What did you say?
In terms of growing. So would you say, you've done a lot with Puerto Rico as well. I know that you helped out after the hurricanes. With this situation, what was your sort of attitude, your take on it? I mean, I feel like you're a very positive person.
I mean, you gotta stay you got to stay positive, and especially during bad times. But you got to be there for people. Like you got to call your friends. You got to like step up, and you got to try to. You don't want to like just be the kind of friend that's like the hangout party friend. Like when things are good, what makes a true friend is you got to be there for people when it's bad. So I'm like reaching out to everybody during this time, making sure people are okay, and also being aware of the needs of people to make sure I try to be there and support everybody I can.
Beautifully said. So also, people that want to start businesses and side hustles during this time, I think, as you said, research is great. But are there any other steps that people can take to put a plan in action, like thinking about getting investors, etc.?
I mean, it's a hard time right now to do that. I mean, I think it's probably the hardest time if a young entrepreneur wanted to get a business going. It's a tough time, but it's a good time to plan out the business. I don't know if it's the best time to like go get funding, but I really think, when this is all done, I think people in America and around the world are going to be inspired. I think people are going to come out of this stronger. I think we all realize what's really important. Like I haven't spent any money during this time, and it hasn't really, you think like, oh, I can't buy this, I can't buy that. It really hasn't faced anything. I've been able to spend more time with the kids, just trying to just better my life. So I think we're all going to come out of this appreciating things a little more.
Absolutely. I'm just going to pick up the phone because I think I'm getting a little bit of, I have a little bit of feedback, unfortunately. But Adam, there was just a beautiful question from a college student, and I want to, what is the best advice for college students, those that lost their jobs and are no longer have money for books and tuition?
It's tough. I mean, libraries, I think a lot of libraries are closed now, so it's a tough spot for being a college student. It's just the same thing. It's just get organized, come up with a game plan, think about, go online, think about the things that you really want to do in life, and I think this is just going to be a blip in life, and I think we'll all come out of this stronger. But it's going to be a rough 60 days. I think it's going to be rough. I don't think we're going to be okay in a week or 2 weeks, but we can do a lot of self-improvement during this time, and when you come out of this, you'll be able to catch up. Whatever we're losing ground now, we'll all be able to catch up after this.
See, and I'm hearing that from people and experts like yourself that do, as you said, steer the ship for others. That's amazing. And I love that you're coming forward and joining us in this conversation because, as cliche as it sounds, we are all in this together.
Yeah, more now than ever, because I've been doing business for a long time, and I've never seen anything like this. Like, ever. This is, like, it's really...
unprecedented.
It's unprecedented. It's, but I'm going to, like... Again, what am I going to do? I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not going to complain about it. I just got to suck it up and push forward, and time to man up, and that's it.
100%, and I love that. I'm just scrolling through the chat because I obviously want to honor everybody's questions. Let's see a second. Let's go. I just want to tell you, Adam, you do touch people because Best Quotes for Growth said that you are exceptionally inspirational. And I think that the effect that you have on others, to me, is extremely inspiring in so many ways. How do you think that no matter what our situation is financially, that we can give back to others? Because I know that you're such a proponent of that.
I mean, I think we're all, everybody can give their time. It doesn't have to be a check. It could be time. It could just be, mentoring someone. We all have something to give someone. And, like, I'm a flawed person. I mean, I am not a perfect person. And,
we all are.
And my backstory is rough, but I'm trying each day to make better decisions and, learning from people. Some people are good soundboards for me. Some people really inspire me, so I try to pass it on to other people. So even like some of the famous people I've met that have taught me a lot of things, I just use social media as a platform to just spread what I've learned from others to bring it on to other people.
It's beautiful. It truly is. So if we could walk away with 3 of Adam Weitsman's top tips for just giving back and feeling good about ourselves during this time, what would they be?
It's pretty much what we said before. It's just taking the time and doing it. It's not talking about it. It's like a call of action right now. So you got to really